Dobry din. I am back in Ukraine. I am in Kyiv yet again. I came in January and I'm now back. And I've made a few videos on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. Like videos that are mainly purely for that, but I want to do another long format vlog. So before I explain what it is that I am actually going to be doing, I thought I'd show you these vehicles which have been left in the square in Kyiv in front of this amazing building. And as you can see, there's tanks, there's burnt out cars with no wheel on that, and a flat tire there. Whoa, I said this on my one of my videos that I made before. I said it's a unique feeling to be in Kyiv at this point in the world, at this moment in time. Unless you come, you don't really, it's hard to explain what it's like to actually be here, because there's so many things on the news, there's so much that goes on, and obviously you don't you kind of are far from it, aren't you, if you're in wherever you live, you know, if you're in England or if you're in America or somewhere like that. But when you're actually here and you're seeing things that come up on the news about this country, and you're seeing videos and you're like, whoa, I've seen this firsthand now, and you understand what it's like. But again, I'll be flying back to the UK soon. These people that live here, it's their life, do you know what I mean? They have to live with it. But we are going to head down here, and then I'm going to explain where it is I'm going in today's vlog, because I've been inspired to do this by some videos of a video I saw on YouTube. So we're going to be going outside of the centre of Kyiv, and we're going to a new place, but I'll explain in a minute. Let me get indoors because the rain is coming down. Can I just get a croissant, please?
Okay, with meat, fish.
Just normal chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
okay, normal chocolate with banana.
Yeah, go on, yeah. I'll have banana. Why not?
Here to go.
Oh, what?
Here.
Yeah, please, yeah. Cheers. Tap.
You have an app?
Oh, what?
Our app.
No, sorry. Can I pay cash or? Is that okay?
Okay. 95.
95. There you go.
Something drink?
I'm okay, thank you. Привіт. Will?
Will, да?
Yeah. Добрий день.
Доброго дня.
Як справи?
Так,
Так.
нормально. Маяковського, червоне коліно 17, да?
Ukraine, sorry, I'm not. Jak тебе звати?
Іван.
Іван, Will. Ти не можеш познайомитись?
My name is Іван.
Іван. Yeah. Мене звати Will. Так?
Як?
Я приїхав з Англії.
Як?
Я казала ситуація в Україні.
Казав в Україні?
Ukraine now. Pogano?
Погано? Ні.
Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be good.
Have a good day.
Дякую.
Всього хорошого.
До побачення. Right, so I am in Troieshchyna. It is apparently the roughest place in Kyiv, the hood of Kyiv, and it gives me proper, hate the word vibe, but Gopnik vibes. I think Gopnik's the right word. It's like the Eastern Bloc version of Roadmen. And yeah, apparently this is the roughest place in Kyiv. So I got told Kyiv was a dangerous city. Or I've heard Kyiv is a dangerous city. No one actually told me. But if it is such a dangerous city, which I haven't really found it is, this is the most dangerous part of the dangerous city. So I literally don't have a clue what I'm about to do. I don't know where I am. I saw a few things down here. I drove through there and thought it looked quite dodgy. So I'm just gonna walk along and just see what I can find, literally. But I'm pretty sure I'm probably the only English person around here. See me just hesitating now because I actually don't know where to go. I'm gonna walk this way, just see what I can find. And if you thought this is dodgy, I'm catching a bus to Kyiv tonight, which is about 30 miles from the Russian border. So, interesting times in my life. I've got a TV show on ITV, and between episode 2 and episode 3, I'm walking around the roughest hood of Kyiv, about to go to Kyiv tonight. What I want to do is get myself some food. Might try and find a little market or something. Might go and try and find a pub or a bar. Go and drink with the locals. See if anyone comes up to me and speaks to me. It should be interesting. Because this is not... Ukraine's not somewhere tourists are going at the moment anyway. So this is definitely not going to be filled with tourists. But in fairness, I don't think I've ever really had a bad interaction in Ukraine with anyone, to be completely honest. But we'll see. We're gonna... Obviously this is, I think, the centre with like the bakeries and stuff like that going on. But we're gonna head further out. How you doing, mate? Good. So we're gonna head towards the outskirts of this place and see what we can see. This is proper cool, this. There's like pizza places here. I might have to go in there at some point because I've not, you know what? I have burgers and kebabs and stuff like that, but pizzas, it's a bit of a relief from the, I don't know, greasy takeaway food I'm always eating. It's quite bad actually, my eating habits aren't good. Really not. Could get a haircut, but well, don't really want to. But look at this. This is proper Eastern Bloc architecture. This is proper kind of, just like, who comes here? Like, I can show people pictures from here. Like, where did you go away to? I went here. Look at this. There's a lot of camo vehicles. I don't know if it's just people like the look of them, or obviously they are military vehicles. I think they are military vehicles, but you see a lot of them just dotting about. Where can I go? I literally don't know. Let's try and head. I want to go into an estate, into a neighbourhood, and speak to actual people that live here. I must admit, right, this place does seem very, very poor. Like, you know, when you can just tell that there's a lack of money, a lack of funding, or whatever it is, in a certain place. You can tell here. I mean, you go to like the outskirts of London or Manchester, and it doesn't feel like this. This feels really, really poor. This feels really... But yeah, it's a lovely place. I don't think they're happy with the camera then. Kind of walked past, I let on to them and they went like, he's filming or whatever. So I hope I don't get any trouble. Can't be bothered with that. I'm travelling tonight. Like, I'm not filming them, I'm just filming myself. But obviously, not a lot of people speaking English walk around filming here. Just checking no one's following me and stuff. Little shops down. This is proper, this is just like apartment blocks. There's a shop in the middle here. But this feels like, you see TikTok videos, don't you? Of people saying, this is like where I'm from and what it's like. And now I'm here, you really do get a feel for it. A lot of people looking at me now. I don't know what they're saying, obviously, because they're speaking Ukrainian, I think. But so are these following me now? Can't be bothered with this. Started walking behind me. Tell you what though, look at the cars. The cars are cool. Look at that blue one. As well, again, because it's raining, I don't think it's hard to find people to speak to, innit? But I'm not being funny. I'm actually just admiring the architecture. It just looks so cool, although it's run down and rusty, and it doesn't look, you know, the most glamorous. When you've been, you can go to Paris, you can go to Barcelona, you can go to Madrid, you can go to all these places, but when you come places like this, you really do get an understanding of what the world's like, of like the different types of places, and you just get a feel for how other people live. Because how many people will have gone to, I don't know, 20 countries, but they've just gone to the capitals, they've just gone to Madrid, obviously New York's not the capital of America, but you know, Berlin, Brasilia, I'm just thinking of capitals off the top of my head now, but you know what I mean. People go to all these big cities, and it's almost like they've not actually seen the country. You don't see the country until you go out into places like this and actually experience it. But I actually don't have a clue where I'm going. I'm going to go this way, you know, because I think down there it's just leading to more and more housing stuff. I want to get up here and find some action. I'll tell you something, to say this has been labelled the dodgiest place in Kyiv, it doesn't feel dodgy at all to me. Obviously it feels very, you can feel the lack of money, but there's people walking around, there's kids walking, I don't know, back from school or wherever they've been, couples walking around. It doesn't feel dodgy. I don't know. Maybe if I come at night, or it ends up at night, then it might be a different story, but for now, it's alright. I just want to find, I'm just in the middle of apartment blocks and all sorts, so yeah, I need to find some food somewhere, because it's just been raining all day, you know, when it's just drizzle all day, it doesn't really help. Wet feet. Maybe I could get the metro back into the centre of Kyiv. Still trying to work that one out. Could either walk, which is a bit mad to be honest, or just get another taxi. But I'm trying to find, I don't know where the centre of this place is. It's like is that a butcher's or an actual restaurant that just serves meat? There's just meat on the front of it. I think it's just a butcher's. I want food and I want to find like a bar, which I did see one up there, but I want to explore a little bit more. Yeah, that I can just speak to people in. See what people are saying. The taxi driver was quite a nice guy. I think he was wondering why an English guy is getting in his taxi and going to the outskirts of Kyiv, or one of the hoods in Kyiv, or whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. I suppose he's a taxi driver. Taxi drivers have seen everything, clearly, haven't they? Because they encounter people from all walks of life. These buses, I like these buses, the yellow ones, they're cool. I get asked about when I come to Ukraine, people say, you're not scared? And it's a funny one, because I don't, like now, if I think about the fact that I'm going to Kharkiv, I'll be in Kharkiv tomorrow, and I'm going to be staying there 2 nights in a hotel and all of that, then yeah, I do kind of think, whoa. But now that, I mean, like a missile could drop down now, but I don't feel like an imminent threat. I don't feel in danger now. It's like, I imagine it's like when boxers, I think, talk about they go into a fight and they're nervous, they do the ring walk, they get announced, all that, and then the first bell goes and they're halfway through round 1 and then the fear goes. Do you know what I mean? That's I imagine it's the same feeling as what I kind of feel now, because at the moment there's a likelihood, higher than most places in the world, likelihood that a missile comes down, but you know what I mean? I'm just walking along. So that place that I thought was a bar wasn't. It said beer, but I think it was like a bargain booze or something like that. It's like a shop. So I'm now pretty stuck on what to do, unless So you've just seen that live going to my line of vision. Is there something here? Or is it just chemists and stuff? It's just like a normal shop. Kind of stuck what to do here now, to be honest. Actually, because I'm just in a random town, this is just like turning up in Bury or Bolton. Like, what do you actually do? Get me a haircut. Like I said, I don't want to. So McDonald's, I mean, that is the most Eastern Bloc looking McDonald's I've ever seen. Let's head further this way and just see what we can see. Rocker pub I found here. So we're gonna go in. It's all, oh no, don't tell me it's shut. It's closed. Looks like it's been closed for the last 20 years. Oh, we're running out of options. We're actually running out of options now. Right, this place looks quite cool. I found it's probably the nearest I'm gonna find to somewhere I can just, oh, there's Wi-Fi as well. This is mint, look at this. Sweet. Right, let's see what they have got. A pint of your finest, please, landlord. It's not even a pub. Привет. Could I get a donut, please? The pink one with ice. Tack. Oh, okay. Dziękuję. I'm not being funny, that is ridiculously cheap, that. Donut and a Pepsi. Oh, funny that. A donut and a Pepsi for, well, less than 100 harinas. So whatever that is. Cheap though. People are so surprised to see me like here. I'm just there, I'm English. It's turned up. It's not even like I'm in Kyiv. Like Kyiv, people might, you know, go there. It's understandable, even though because of the war, you know, you still probably do get tourists. But out here, it's like, why would anyone English come here? I don't know. I was inspired though by a guy called Johnny FD on YouTube and Bald and Bankrupt, who I met in Chisinau, Moldova, to come here. I saw the video, so thought, why not? The guy came up to me before while I was sat outside that cafe. He came up to me, I knew he was asking for money, I knew it was, but he said, speaking in Ukrainian, I think it was Ukrainian, he might have been Russian, but I said, I'm English, mate, so he's speaking in broken English, asking me for money, but he just stood there. He just stood there for ages. Like, just, I'm thinking, I'm not getting pressured by you I don't know who you are. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. So I just sat there and eventually he just went sorry and went. So, yeah, we're going to head this way because I found something on Google Maps that looks quite interesting. So we're going to go, we're going to explore this incredible place. Obviously, it's a little bit let down by the rain today. But what can you do about that, realistically? Right, bit of a fun fact for you. The street that runs down here, and that roundabout, and then all the way down there is called Ronald Reagan Street. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that until I looked on Google Maps to find where I'm going. Where I'm going, I think, is somewhere down here. Let me quickly get Google Maps back up. Put my sunglasses on in the rain, which is all accumulating to the fact that I now can't use my Face ID. We're going down Ronald Reagan Street to get to this bar that I found. I hope it's open. I want to be able to speak to some locals. So let's find the locals in the roughest hood in Kyiv, Ukraine, down Ronald Reagan Street. Woo! Right, so it looked like it were going dark in that place, but it actually wasn't, realistically. But yeah, so now I'm just going to get back because I have got to get to Kharkiv tonight, so I don't want to miss that bus. What I might do is walk to the centre of Kyiv, which might sound crazy, but I want to find things along the way. So I'm just going to walk back towards Kyiv, and whatever I see that's interesting, we will document, and you will see it with me. Because there's not really much I can do around here, I found out. I've kind of explored the best bits. I've had a beer, I've had a can of Pepsi, I've had a donut with a smiley face on it, or whatever it was. And now, oh, it's raining though. This is the problem. It's just been raining all day. You know, like when it showers is all right because you can kind of avoid it. But when it's just rain, that's the end of that. But it is a cool place. Look at this. Look at this. I genuinely haven't seen much. I'm just crossing this bridge. It took me about 5 minutes to get all the way from there just to cross the river. But we're heading now back towards the centre of Kyiv, Ukraine's capital. And in fairness, there's not much more to do because, like I said, tonight I'm getting on a coach to go to Kharkiv. I will arrive in Kharkiv tomorrow morning. So be sure to tune in for that. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you later.